wanted to share with everybody a little bit of our experience doing the Mayan dinner at Secrets. I didn't really have an intention of making a video. I was just kind of taking pictures and clips just for our own mementos. But sitting here, I remembered how hard it was to find details on that Mayan dinner once I saw the promo on Facebook. Like, they did a little teaser trailer, but they didn't really give you the full information, what's all included, how you book it, what the price is. So I thought it'd be useful to share with everybody else and kind of give you an idea of what to expect. All I think I found out on Facebook was that they did this Mayan dinner, I think it was every other Thursday, and then on the opposite Thursdays they did some kind of beach party which was included, and I don't know what all that entailed. His mom was very interested in attending, and I think we all kind of forgot about it once we got there and got in vacation mode. But as we were laying on the beach one day, one of the ladies came by trying to get people to sign up for that, so we were able to sign up that way.
Right.
So we signed up as a group of 4, and when we showed up to the dinner, they had us as 2 groups of 2. So we weren't able to really sit with them, but they did offer to push our tables together. But with being like circular tables, it was kind of awkward, but we were going to make it work. Fortunately, one of the groups of 4 ended up not showing. So we were moved to their table, which happened to be in the front row. So we got much better seats.
Oh yeah, the best seats in the house, really.
And it kind of seemed like they put the large groups in the front and then the smaller groups in the back. So that's kind of a bummer if you're just there as a couple.
Yeah, not only that, like when we got moved, it was towards, we'll say, the 3 o'clock position when we were in the 9 o'clock position. And that's important because that's where they start serving the food. They start at on the 1 and move around clockwise. So we were pretty much done with all of our food before it got to where we were in the beginning, which was all the way on the other side.
Very good point. So when they seat you, they had this cocktail. I don't remember what it was, but it was really good.
They also offered people a bottle of red wine or white wine with your dinner.
And we wanted both at our table of 4, so we got a bottle of each to keep for the entire evening, which was nice, so we were able to refill our own glasses without having to wait for them to come back. So they start the show off with
a Mayan chant of sorts.
With these guys playing conch shells and drums, and I think they explained that they were gonna like open the show up with a blessing. And so they do this opening performance, and then after they get done, they actually come around to each table, and the guy with the smoke is like doing a chant as he comes to your table, and then the lady is putting these blue dots on your face, so every individual person at the Mayan dinner gets what they call like a blessing.
And again, location is key because they start this at the 1 o'clock and go around clockwise. And everybody is standing at that time. So again, key, as soon as you're done getting your blessing, you're able to sit down and everybody is standing the whole time.
So I think after they got done with that, they had the kind of aerial acrobatics next. So there were a couple girls doing hoop stuff, and then they had a guy doing the silks. If you saw our resort tour video, I have a clip of the show that we kind of happened to find over by the like sports pool, we'll call it, and that was this same little like tripod, and they did aerial stunts above the water. So it was the same kind of performance, just above the sand rather than above the water, and a little bit shorter.
The other one was free.
Yeah, and this show was $50 a person, so it cost us $100 as a couple.
Whether it was worth it,
right? It was an experience.
Sure.
I wasn't
I did like the blessing was pretty neat.
Yeah.
I liked it more than, well, most things. The food was very, my mother would call it hoity-toity. And so very fine dining, not much food if that's what you're looking for. Unique stuff, so it's not for your typical American palate.
Right.
No burgers and fries.
I wasn't like impressed with it. I felt like I walked away still
a lot of it
hungry.
Well, yeah, but a lot of it was just, some of it was bad, some of it was really bad. Oh, but that's fancy food for you.
But it was an experience for sure, and they tried to keep it on the Mayan theme. So as they served each course, you know, they explained to you what it was. So this first course here, I think it was some kind of beef jerky.
Oh, yeah. And the orange stuff was...
I know, I don't remember what that, like, dip was.
Yeah. I thought it was fun and unique. Rest of my family does not like to try new things.
So then after that, we had our soup course, which I believe was like a black bean soup. I'm not a bean person, so
it was. I remember.
I definitely didn't like it for that reason. But it was different.
It was like drinking refried beans.
Yeah.
It was different.
So then for our main course, it was definitely heavy on the seafood. I believe we had a piece of mahi-mahi, some shrimp. There's a few vegetables there, which I wish we had some more of. And then, was that octopus or squid there?
Probably octopus. I'll just call it octopus.
I love shrimp and mahi-mahi, so.
Octopus is good.
Octopus was interesting.
I had a whole one. That was awesome.
That was at the...
one of the restaurants, one of the many.
And then for our dessert, we had some kind of ice creamy thing in a chocolatey shell.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
The seats were very uncomfortable.
Yeah, they were just kind of, weren't they just like basic folding chairs?
Yeah, basic folding chairs. You're worried about breaking it. And you're in the sand, so it's not too stable.
Yeah.
They might have been wood.
I think they were.
But still.
That doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make them any sturdier.
Keeping it sexy.
So after we had our aerial acrobatic performance, we had our saxophone guy come out and play a couple songs for us.
Our random saxophonist.
It was a little random, and
it was like mine, mine, mine drums, and then Kenny G. And it was just pure freestyling. There wasn't any song. It was just total freestyle the whole time.
I mean, it was right at sunset. Maybe they were trying to set the mood.
Yep, they kept it sexy.
It had been about 40 minutes up until the end of his performance, and then I think we had about like a 20-minute intermission, and then they went back into the traditional Mayan performance from there, and that lasted about an hour.
With the big headdresses and outfits. That was pretty cool.
The other thing I wanted to mention is, if you saw our resort video, we talk about the fact that people sitting at the Oceana restaurant were basically able to see our entire show. So they got a really great view. I mean, possibly better because they were kind of up at a
better seats,
better higher view. Angle. They were able to order whatever they wanted from the menu, but they had an amazing view of our performance, and they all just camped out at their tables all night long and enjoyed our paid performance for free. So I was also a little bit salty about that.
Right, yeah, it was, the whole performance was just on the beach that was private access. We just had the seats right in front. But
right, so anybody could have walked up and seen it, but definitely these people, they had great tables and were able to order their food and drinks at the same time. They probably had just as good, if not a better experience. And then they didn't have to pay $100.
Right. Really, the blessing and the food would have been the only
differences, yeah. So I'll end with some additional clips of the show so you can get a better idea of what to expect. It was pretty cool. Again, I don't know if it was worth the money, but definitely experience, you know, win in Rome. Give it a try.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so I think that's about all we have. If you have any other questions about the Mayan dinner or the resort, let us know.